Hey, assalamu alaikum. People who live in America, if you truly and really care about your kids or about yourself, if you really don't like to hear that there's a mass shooting in your child's school, if you don't want to hear that news, you must act right now. If you truly care, look, I'm gonna make it very simple, very simple. Those merciless politicians, especially in the Senate, in the US Senate, those merciless politicians who do not care to see 20 kids in elementary school shot dead. They do not care. Even if much more mass shootings will happen, they only care about their chair, about money, about the money that they get from the gun lobbies, from the gun companies. If you truly care and you don't want to wait for those merciless politicians to change this crazy, horrible, disgusting gun law, then you must act right now. The very, very, very minimum every single parent should do is contact the education board members right now. Contact them and say, we're not going to send our kids to school tomorrow unless you put metal detectors at the entrance of every single school. That is the very, very minimum. If we truly care, I'm not sending my kids to school. I am not sending my kids to school starting tomorrow. I will not. I'm not crazy. Anyone who doesn't act is a crazy person, is careless. He doesn't care about his kids. You don't know. Don't say it won't happen. It's happening again and again and again and again. And those merciless politicians won't move. We as parents must move right now. If you do care, share this message everywhere in the United States of America, everywhere. The very, very minimum is we must have a metal detector at the entrance of every school. Any person, any human being who wants to come inside the school must come through this metal detector. And if he passes, then he can press on the button to ring for the door to open for him or her. This is the very, very minimum. Let us not sell words to those families. Let us not just sell words of condolences and our hearts are broken and. All this is nonsense if we don't act. I pray that God gives patience to those parents who lost their kids. And I pray that we wake up as people, as parents who truly care for their kids. If you truly care, act right now. Don't send your kids to school tomorrow unless we have metal detector in every single school. That is the very minimum until we are more courageous to march on into the streets and protest until this crazy gun law changes. An 18-year-old boy can carry 2 rifles. What for? What for? It's only money. It's only the devil who is whispering to those people to overlook such horrible, crazy laws that only exist in America. These massacres in the schools and the grocery stores and the synagogues and the mosques and the churches, only in America. How can you guys live like this? How can you guys overlook this? This is like as one politician says, existential issue. And still people debating, we have to put restrictions or not restrictions. Okay, let them keep debating. But if you do care, don't send your kids to school tomorrow. and share as wide as you can. Thank you. And God protect all of us.